They're gonna see a lot of offense. These are the teams that I thought should have been in the postseason this year. The best record in the American League last year. Hold up, I gotta go take a shit. Okay, people, I am back. White Sox had yeah. Warriors can't be in the ALDS. That doesn't make sense. Sorry guys, I'm sick right now. Caught the flu. Okay, the White Sox should have won the division. No, I'd say that I thought that the Rangers were actually going to win the division. They KC in the wild card, and Seattle in the wild card. Now in the National League, the Cardinals, they did get the first seed anyway. The Dodgers got the 2 seed, yeah. And then I thought the Nationals were going to win the division in the wild card. I really thought that the Marlins had a chance there. They were playing the Mets. I should just be the Mariners. Because I need some King Felix. K. I'm just gonna be Seattle.
Austin Jackson makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to right. Rios is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on or going home. Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Robbie Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. 0-1 pitch is a high chopper over to the right side. Infante for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Alcides Escobar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Smith is under this one. One pitch, one away. Alex Gordon will dig in here. First pitch coming. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
He's got it.
Jackson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Lorenzo Cain will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Jackson is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning, and this side is retired. Nelson Cruz leads things off now in the top half of the second. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Kyle Seager will get his first shot at it here. Now here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Gordon is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that could really pay off later in the game.
Mike Zunino will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Swing and a line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eric Hosmer will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside.
Okay, King Phillips, don't hit me now.
We're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Kendrys Morales steps in now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it.
Made him look like
this
a
is a
fool.
good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more
Salvador.
you keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
First pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the pitch. And this is lined into left
Nice
field for
swing.
their first hit of the ball game.
You see how I waited back on that curveball?
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start tonight. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Alex Rios will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And here's the first pitch. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Royals leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Logan Morrison will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I'm gonna start being a little bit more patient.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Dustin Ackley digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Taken by Infante. Throw gets him, 2 down.
I said this would be a high school game, and I forgot this is King Felix and Yodon and
Brad Miller will get his first opportunity now. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left.
Hey, Brad, I see.
Again, a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Mike Moustakas makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that.
What the hell, King Felix?
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field.
That's gone. Mike Moustakas.
On 0-2 gets
that boy's clutch.
It's a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you throw a fastball by a guy once, you start thinking, I can do it every time. Once he got a good read on what that thing looked like, he was ready for this one.
Omar Infante to stand in. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Alcides Escobar will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. First offering on the way. Runner goes for second. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Jackson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Alex Gordon will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Austin Jackson will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Seth Smith will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the pitch. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Robinson Cano standing now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Lorenzo Cain will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
But there is the second baseman Cano for the first out. 1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra
Nice
base.
swing, Eric Hosmer.
This is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll round it and try for 3rd. The relay throw. And
save triple for Eric Hosmer.
He's got a triple. Kendrys Morales will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Now the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up.
2-0 Kansas City.
Into center field, base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Salvador Perez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, and Hernandez really overthrows this one. That'll be a wild pitch. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there.
What the hell was that?
Pitch on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Ackley will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Nelson Cruz will stand in to lead things off here. And his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Fouled back.
Yeah, I was ready for that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Now the first pitch. Infante now at second. On to first, and there were 2
These
down.
Royals. Look at the Kansas City Royals.
Mike Zunino will
One
stand
hit.
in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
This is great.
Alex Rios will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Ackley is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Now here's the first pitch. Fouled back. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Well struck down the right field line. And
he almost got
a
another
foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of
Did he get another one? That's gone. Mike Moustakas has another home run.
No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow. That's crazy.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0
This man
lead.
coming up clutch. Wild card game.
Well, if these guys are indeed going to advance out of the wild card game, they're going to have this guy right here to thank. That's his second home run of the game. But if you remember back, Brandon Moss of the Oakland A's also hit 2 home runs in a wild card game, but his guys couldn't hold the lead.
I remember
so
that.
I wouldn't call this one over.
I remember that
yet.
game.
Double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw.
Walk-off, base hit.
Will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And
Yeah,
a
2 home
fastball
runs.
is
One to
third
go
that's taken
2-0, one
for
to
a
go
ball.
5-3.
Lined hard to center field. Jackson
Then the
is
Royals
there,
fans
2
quiet.
gone.
Eric Cosme
Alcides
came up
Escobar
clutch.
will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch on the way. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. Alex Gordon will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through, a base hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Lorenzo Cain will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Uh-oh.
Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And
6-0 Kansas City.
What another nickel in the merry-go-round.
What? You're getting off of King Phillips right now.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. He gets a pitch he can handle. This becomes their second home run here in the inning, so they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound.
Bye-bye,
King.
King.
Is going to mark the
Felix.
end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Back to back, that's gone.
Deep to left field.
What?
And they're going to wind up with back-to-back shots here as this ball is long gone.
Nothing. Pitch he throws.
Solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer as this lead swells to 7-0.
This is crazy.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw in time and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Royals lead it 7-0. Logan Morrison will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. And the pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away. Dustin Ackley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. Swing and a rocket to third, but a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Brad Miller will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him.
And we'll have to leave
That's
it there.
2 in a
Play
row.
is made here to
Seriously,
end the
stuff.
inning. Mariners are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Salvador Perez will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. Oh, coming on hard.
What a
as he
catch.
makes the diving catch.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Now some
Maybe that's
action
what
out in
they
the
needed.
bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Alex Rios now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw beats Rios to the bag at first, 2 gone. Mike Moustakas will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. Now a hard liner toward short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Austin Jackson will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Right there is Rios, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Here's Seth Smith now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
And that's going to stay in the ballpark somehow. Somehow, that's staying in the ballpark.
In the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Omar Infante will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
That's crazy. Somehow that ball stayed in the ball.
First pitch coming. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's one hit high and deep to central. Racing back on it is Jackson. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's kicked off the home seventh with a leadoff double.
Oh, and the beat goes on. These guys aren't missing anything right now. This is another mistake up in the zone, and they've been capitalizing on these all game long. And here, this one's off the wall, and it puts them in a pretty good position to add to this lead.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Alex Gordon will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He waits. Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He's set. Now the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Lorenzo Cain will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
8-0.
Eric Hosmer will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. Out in front, but this is skied in straightaway right. And Smith
That ball
will
was
put this one
really
away
hit
with ease to
457.
retire the side. The Royals do play to run thanks to Lorenzo Cain. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Now the first pitch. Nelson Cruz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. It's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, They have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Mike Zunino will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. We'll lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Foul ball. Look.
Now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Salvador Perez will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. From the stretch. On the ground to third. One there. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play. Alex Rios will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now this ball stroked out to left center field, and he'll have extra bases.
And now he has a hit.
This is down into the alley. Big turn at first for Rios, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Mike Moustakas stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate.
Oh, he's out at home.
Corks a beautiful throw. He's out at home plate. 1 left for Kansas City, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination, as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole.
That was on fire.
Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch.
That's somehow in the ballpark too.
And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Dustin Ackley will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center
There we
field.
go.
And it's out of here. So they're on the board.
8-1.
Finally.
Finally, they're on the board.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Brad Miller will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
You know, doesn't it just seem like the cut fastballs are the pitches that destroy more bats than any other pitch? Here's another one right here, running hard and in, and this bat doesn't stand a chance.
And he gets under this one, and in fact breaks his bat one's popped up. Hosmer is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this one-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
The Royals are going to Boston.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
I think all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So for Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League Wildcard game on MLB The Show.
For the National League wildcard game, Marlins and I forgot what the other team was. Phillies. I don't think I picked the Phillies. I think I picked the Phillies on accident.
In front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd, MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Lineups and first pitch are next.
Cole Hamels. Matt Latos.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this.
A lot of people here got Florida Marlins shirts on. Still repping the old team, you know?
They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Ben Revere will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Ben Revere. Here we go.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Just foul. Now here's the pitch. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Prado is there, and he makes the catch.
That was the weirdest
And
play I've
time now
ever
to see
seen.
quite
It
where
bounced
that
on
got
Matt
him.
Latos'
And it
ankle
appeared from
and
up
was
here at
caught by
least, and his
Martin
actions
Prado.
on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Carlos Ruiz.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. The next pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center.
He's out.
Ozuna is in his tracks
Marcel
now.
drops it.
And that's out number 2. Chase Utley will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
D. Gordon.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way.
It's
You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Runner goes. Fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases.
It's 1-0 Miami, baby.
And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on, and that's a good one there, as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
That's funny. Michael
Morse
Morris
digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both.
Marcell Ozuna's got
Marcell
power.
Ozuna will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. First offering on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys down.
Home run, Marcell Ozuna.
A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead. Martin Prado will get his first opportunity now with 2 away and the bases empty here in the home half of the first. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 Miami. Ryan Howard leads things off now in the top half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Outside, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Good job to
This
beat
gets
the
on
shift.
through into right, and he's aboard with the leadoff single. Dominic Brown will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I thought that was a little bit off the plate.
Fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And he turns this one around
that ball's gone.
Deep to center field. Gone.
3-2.
A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Pitch on the way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. The 1-1. Now that's popped up. Room behind the plate for Saltalamacchia. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Grady Sizemore will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And Sizemore's aboard. It's a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Cody Ashe steps in now.
Cody Ashe is ashy.
First pitch coming. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Freddie Galvis will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 3 and the Phillies 2.
Ichiro
will start things off in the bottom of the second. Fouled back.
I love how he swings, really. The greatest Japanese player in history.
The pitch. Here's a ground ball now to the right
It's
side.
hit
It's going to be out of
Ichiro.
reach for the second baseman Utley. It's a base hit.
Yeah,
Ichiro.
the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8-ball early.
Jared Saltalamacchia will be the batter. Now will step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. And here's the first pitch. Goes the other way with a curveball as this is banged into right center. It's a base hit. Here comes Suzuki around third.
Come on.
Now the relay home. And the runner will score from first.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one could reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Jamie Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here.
D. Gordon has a home run. Are you serious?
Counts just the same, a home run.
D. Gordon
A
has a
2-run blast to straightaway right field as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone
Damn,
like
oh,
this.
that was a good swing. That was a very nice swing.
All over it and sends it right over the wall.
That was a nice swing.
In is Christian Yelich. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1.
That ball flew off the bat.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Play by
And
Ashy.
a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Giancarlo.
And set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on
Base
all
hit.
night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. You want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And no shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now. We're just in the second inning. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. Martin Prado get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard towards short. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Ben Revere ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Ben Revere.
Number 2. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Woo! Ben Revere.
A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
That's off the wall. That's it. I thought that was
but
going
it won't
for
be
sure.
in time, and it's a leadoff double.
The way that bounced off the bat, oh my goodness, I thought that was way out of here.
And quite truthfully, he's probably a little bit unlucky that he's not touching 3rd and home here as well. No waiting for a pitch here. He jumps on that very first pitch of the inning and nearly drives it out of here.
Carlos Ruiz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Chase Utley will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. One out and a runner on third. He's ready now. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
No way.
Yelich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
That was a bad throw back in. Shit, that would have been safe.
Ryan Howard
you need
will
to
stride in again. He
bring this
singled
dude
and
in.
later scored his first time. First pitch coming. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And he couldn't get on top of it as
Wow,
this is popped up
okay.
behind shortstop. Echeverria is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ichiro Suzuki makes his way to the
Ichiro.
plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Brown is there to take it as they're able to set down Ichiro on just one pitch. So with one away in the inning, here's Jared Saltalamacchia. First pitch on the way. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in.
Adeiny
Grounded
Echeverria.
out his first time. Now a liner right
Oh,
to
that's the
Ashe
second
at
time
third.
he's done something like that. That's
Unlucky
crazy.
that
Cody
time.
Ashe.
That ball will end the inning. Dominic Brown will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Dominic Brown already
Now
hit
here's
2-run
the
home
pitch.
run.
Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around
Killing
and
Matt
into the gap
Latos.
in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Darren Ruff will dig in.
I'm
He
just
popped
honest.
out in foul territory his
Gold
first
bottles
time.
and bottles. I'm just.
Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And the tag from Saltalamacchia. They got him at the plate. Grady Sizemore will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Elbows. He's using his elbow.
First offering on the way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to Morse at first. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
That bitch running.
D. Gordon will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an
You
at-bat.
better hurry up and get that.
Throw over by Utley,
See,
one
you
away.
gotta. D. Gordon's got speed, man. You gotta throw that ball.
Christian Yelich will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Now a ball lined towards center field, and he'll have himself a base hit. Here comes the Phillies.
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah, nah,
The
nah.
change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels.
Goodbye, Cole Hamels.
So he'll make
It's
a beeline
terrible.
for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Genmar Gomez is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners
Man, I
on
was
first
early
with
in
one
that.
down.
That would have been way out of
He's set, now the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets
Nice.
him to swing
That was a
through
good
it for
pitch.
out number 2. Michael Morse will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Oh, he got him. Dang, nice.
Boy, a bad
Wow.
mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning.
That was nice.
Towards the box to lead off the fifth. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off.
I don't know why the
as he
hell it
can't
swung
get
like that.
extended at all. It's strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Where'd it go?
Now here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's Latos now on 0-2. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Yelich is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Ben Revere will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now the first pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side.
There you go, Ben
right
Revere.
past him.
You're playing well.
So we're runner at first here with two
That's
gone.
an error. That's a bull. That was an error. Oh my. That's the second. Oh, you forget. Ooh, Ben Revere.
That time as he's picked off to end the inning. Michael Morse will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch coming. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And taken in out there for the first out. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Marcell Ozuna is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Martin Prado will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Revere comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Ichiro will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Adeiny Echeverria. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Miami's out in front, 8-2. Stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters.
That was crushed.
So apparently the table setters not been getting their chores done.
And now a pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So the leadoff man set down now for Chase Utley. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And the pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Flip will come to Latos covering as they get the out at first.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance here. He's still just got that one strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Dominic Brown will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Off the wall. Kidding me?
Darren Ruff will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Grady Sizemore will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch to him. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Fighting field. Fighting back
Cody
in this
Ashe
ball game.
will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Oh, Ashe connects on this one.
Ooh, that ball's gone.
Deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Fighting fields, keep on fighting.
And the runner will score from second. Freddie Galvis will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. Now here's a shot out to right, and the hits keep a coming here this inning. This is down for extra bases.
Fighting fields keep on coming.
Around third and being waved on home.
Close place at home. Safe.
A throw to the plate.
Fighting fields keep on fighting. 8-7.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound.
Ben Revere.
And that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. First pitch coming. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ozuna is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. Dean Gordon will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Gets him to go after the first pitch as this is
the Phillies are hot.
Second baseman Utley, and he's set down 1 away. Christian Yelich.
They're called the Fighting Phillies for a reason.
2 for 3 in the game. And here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And now he's not going to have a play.
Wow.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here he beats this one out, and that's going to be ruled an infield single.
A dive, but he's back. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
I'm going for Budweiser.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Carlos Ruiz will lead it off here at the top of inning number 7. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Chase Utley will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped
just got under that.
over on the left side of the infield. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th.
Howard's
2
back
gone.
up,
Ryan Howard will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a
3-1.
good spot to miss
Pitcher's in
against
trouble.
a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Oh my!
Looked like he held up in time.
Woo.
No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes a 2-2. And a swing and a miss is all
I
he
didn't
can do
go.
is reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Michael Ward step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap. It should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double. Justin DeFreitas will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Marcell Ozuna will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Martin Prado will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Here's the first offering. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball.
Gotta be careful when this dude's at the plate.
As a look, now the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he
out at the plate.
Out at the plate. Wow. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over.
Dominic Brown
lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you
that
might
boy
as well
Dominic Brown
find
coming
out
in clutch.
And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Be careful.
A.J. Ramos will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Darren Ruff is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Because I'll see that next time.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is knocked down over there. And he is in there.
Uh-oh, the fighting Phils.
Grady Sizemore. Get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now the first pitch. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
What?
Can you believe
Come
the
back by the
forth in this ball game? I mean, every time you think one of these teams is dead, the other one jumps right back up and ties this thing up. I don't know who's going to wind up winning this thing.
Uh-oh, it's your second and third with no outs.
Will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Fighting Phils.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. Watch.
The 1-1 home. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second.
The Phillies have the lead.
Knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the
go-ahead. The Phillies have the lead. They were down 8-2, and now they're up 9-8. Look at the fighting Phillies.
On here with nobody out. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Barehanded.
Oh, barely got him.
To first gets him 1 away.
Still only 1 out. You gotta walk Ben Revere.
Ben Revere. We'll see if he can have better luck here with runners still at second and third with 1 man out now. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Carlos Ruiz will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit.
That's
1 run scores.
2 runs. 11-8. The fight Phils.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Driven the other way out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Brian Morris will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ryan Howard will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The relay throw.
Bad throw. 13-8.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there, and who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far, and that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
See how the crowd's quiet?
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And here's a
See how
slider
quiet
that
this
runs
crowd is?
inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
14.
Darren Ruff will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Now here's the first pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Howard being waved around
Safe.
third, heading for home. And the runner is in from second.
15-8.
Grady Sizemore. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. First pitch coming. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Jared Saltalamacchia will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he
Hey,
gets
it's okay.
pressed
Good way
right
to
back
start,
into
man.
action here.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Adeiny Echeverria will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
They still count
he
that as a
loses it
catch?
on the exchange from glove to hand, and he won't have a play.
I mean,
Now
glove
some
to
action out in
hand.
the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. From the belt, kicks and deals. D. Gordon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He waits, now the pitch. Opposite field to left. Into a slide as he makes a
my
great
goodness.
basket catch.
Yo, look at the Phillies, yo. They're just hot right now.
Christian Yelich will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Comes set, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. No, and he's definitely getting the best of this matchup as he fires another fastball past him for strike 2.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this...
Now, sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. They trail in this wild affair. Cody Ashe get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the
Fighting
top
Phils
of
are
the
down 2-8. Whoever's just joining this podcast now, they're up 15-8.
first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will run this one down. Moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Freddie Galvis will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Lined hard to center field. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. Ben Revere will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. First pitch coming. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Ruiz will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. And here's the first pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Michael Morse will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
The 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Sizemore is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Marcell Ozuna will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a hard liner toward short. Base hit. Martin Prado will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball.
I hit him. Are you serious?
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Swing and a ground ball.
That's it, baby. Woo!
Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
And these new wild card series are tough. You hate to have everything you worked for disappear over the course of 9 innings. But it's a great victory for these guys, and they take care of business on the road, and they're moving on.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
Doesn't even know that the show doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. The Marlins were up 8-2 in this game.
One guy who outshined all others. I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.